Welcome, my friend, to the train, to the skies of the city. Be it honor or disgrace, all the rivers flow to the ocean. It is as it is that now we cross streams. I am a devotee of Haku and a meditation. The two are essentially the same. I find no difference in a Paco as I do in a meditation. I live where I am fulfilled, and that is everywhere. What else is there to say? I am here, and you are here. What is here is all there is. Why ask why when our minds are the source of questions? Free the mind and become Buddha. Free the Buddha and only pleasance remain. Alas, no more questions shall arise. Did I not answer that? And all that you may ever ask? Only you are a teacher to yourself. I can. I have already begun. Patience is water. You must learn to cup your hands if you are to drink. Stay a while. I may offer you a gift. The craft given to my hands is enhancement of leg implantation. Is it you may jump well from high places? If you wish, I can bring this blessing to your own leg implantations. Then we shall proceed. It is done. Flow with it and let your mind be free.
Dex, good timing. Just received a Raycast Connect. You should take a seat. Feeling with the augment, huh? Look, Raycast just dropped an intel bomb. Shit just went boom. The complex is developing new AI. Means business. They're trying to put an end to Kether. Maybe destroy it. More likely, put it back on a leash. What'll happen? If the complex gets Kether-grade control of the grid, we're talking the end of encryption. Unchecked censorship. A technocracy so complete we may as well be handed spoons and told when to open our mouths. We'll see, hear, and say only what the complex feeds us. That's what will happen. I'm sorry. I ain't angry at you, Blue. I'm angry at me for what I gotta ask you to do. This new AI, this GSV-2, it's in Charlie testing. Raycast needs... We need you to stop it. Get in the facility and destroy it. Seems like it might be more than just a bourbon legend. When you were under, when Niles was installing the Neuroweave, he showed me your fMRI scan of your brain activity. Look, I don't know if you're some avatar, but I do know that there's something special in you. Raycast says you're the only one to connect to the GSV-2's development network without your brain frying out your ears. You can cap it from the inside, not just the out. Well, that's Raycast. I don't know, Dex. The man has screwed the complex more times than all cypherpunks put together. Now, he might have sources, sure, but he's on our side. I'll be honest, I don't know, Blue. They sure did try to pull the plug on you. Maybe they knew you were a threat to the GSV-2. Maybe there's other stuff you can do. I don't know. What do you think's out there howling at the moon, Blue? The wolves are already here. If GSV-2 is released, there'll be nothing they won't know and nothing they can't control. They'll find you again and take you down. Trust me, Dex. If I knew another way here, I'd be building a cabin on it. But this is your only chance and ours. We've got to beat them to the punch. Think it over.
Wow, Dex! Looking badass. How does it feel? Ha! That's nothing. I met a donut seller with a full brain implant once. Threw an old lady into a puddle just so he wouldn't get his feet wet. Huh, but I digress. So, I got some new software. Take a look. You might find something useful. Yeah, well, you guys didn't leave me much of a choice. But it's all good. Raycast needing some Tony assistance. That's a new level of cool right there. Office? I live here. Everything. Servers, data drives, CPDs, it's my farm. The T-Farm. All for working the grid. I dish my services, get paid, y'all. Welcome. Job? I'm Tony the Provider. A walking, talking, cyber-dealing solution. Okay, not much walking, but if anyone needs to bust into a game day account, these servers will shake off heat quicker than an icy thing. Need to mine some V credit to level up on Misty Wizard? My bots dig faster than a rabbit. I got me clients from the East Coast Dam Banners to the West Side Hissifits. I made an aim bot for Anti-Strike. Okay. Well, a guy's gotta roll with the punches, you know, but I'm not as big a fish as you might think. I mostly stayed home. Oh, me and Decker, we go way back. Who busted him out of sea-space jail? This guy. Who saved his life when he ran into black eyes? This guy. Naturally, he came to me now, too. I guess you could call me his Rock. The T-Rock. Of course, not bigging myself up here. Not my style. What's he done? More like, what in the history of hacking has he not done? The Packard Gate scandal? Him. The NSA leaks of 2020? Him. Guy's a legend. What can you do? If you get your skills up to me and Decker's level, thank you, you can only hack like any data fortress, snatch info, disable security systems, plant viruses. And with that weird-ass ability of yours, the freaky no-jack thing, man, we should be talking about what you can't do here. Very briefly, I mean, technically, you should be able to hack into anything or anyone from anywhere. Well, you'll get better with experience. But there is one other way. Get your hands on some special software. Programs that'll make kicking ice even easier. Hey, kicking ice! See what I did there? Hello, it's me, Tony the Provider. Sure I have. Check out my repertoire. But these things cost money. You get me, right? I want to help, but I am running a business here. Fine, I'll see what I can do. Jeesh! It's not as if I'm putting my neck on the line just letting you stay here.
Dex, so have you thought more about it? Right choice, Blue. I just wish it didn't have to be you making it. Right. The problem now is not even Raycast knows where GSV-2 is being built. He suspects it's in Harbor Prime, but only a complex insider would know where. We found one person with that kind of clearance. Her name is Miranda Pravowski, a private attorney for Samio, on the complex's payroll. She prosecutes companies that don't fall in line. If you could pay her a visit, convince her to talk. Easy with them claws, kid. We know she works for them, but not how much she knows. Info is cellular in the complex. Most of its people have no idea what else goes on. You'll find her on the top floor of Building 39 in high-rise. Try to get there on the sly, but there'll be cameras, maybe security drones. When you've bagged the intel, come back and we'll talk what's next.
Please, it's okay. Everything is okay. I'm okay, and you're okay. We don't have a situation here. This is my apartment, and I just want you to leave. I don't have to call security. You are aware that anything I say to you about any of my cases will be inadmissible in the court of law, due to the nature in which the information was extracted. But if anything happens to me, I have connections. You know that, right? Are they now? I see. Well, I apologize. I am scared, and it made me say the wrong thing. Listen, my association with the complex is no secret. But if you're looking for information, you're going to be sorely disappointed. My job is to prosecute, not defend. My case files are on people outside the complex, not inside. What? I don't know what you're talking about. Bold words. Look, even if you could protect me, there's nothing I can tell you. Everything about the GSV-2 program is classified, a whole new level of nobody knows. They tell me nothing. It's true. Okay, I can guess. There's only one facility in Harbor Prime that could handle GSV-2 in scale and tech. It's outside the city, in the hills. Highly secure. Called Redwood Watts. Now, I have no interest in what you intend to do. Really, I don't. But please, I've helped you. Help me, too. Don't let them trace you back to me. You found? You make it sound like I left it in your place, not locked it up in mine. Prosecution is what I do, okay? And that case changed everything for me. Okay. Samuel approached me. It was a few weeks into the I-Corps Corp trial. Another attorney was prosecuting them. Samuel offered me crazy money to take over. Said they wanted someone with more chops to bring justice to the people of Harbor Prime, that the deaths at Redwood Watts were inexcusable. I told them to take a hike. It was complicated, okay? You don't just go jumping into bed with Samuel. I knew Samuel was a competitor, but that didn't explain why they were so involved in the trial. And everything was off about this case. So-called accidents at Redwood Watts. The whole thing stank of a setup. All I know is that people died, and Samuel provided me with the evidence to incriminate I-Corps. Gross negligence. The deaths weren't made up, but the evidence... I-Corps Corp lost the case. It's then that I saw what Samuel were after. The Redwood Watts facility was shut down as part of the verdict. Deemed unsafe. Samuel swooped in to buy it, and at bargain price. That's what it seemed. And the buyout was never made public. More than 20 years. I was successful in a certain case. And they've required my services ever since. Please understand, you don't say no to these people. Where did you... That is private correspondence that I locked away. How dare you? If the complex knows you have seen them, it's not just your own life you're playing with here, you know? Okay. They did blackmail. All right. They made me work for them. Was I going to just sit by and let them kill my husband? Fine. Are you happy now? I'm just one of their corporate attorneys. I protect their financial interests from corporate espionage, intellectual property infringement. Are we done here?
Did you find Miranda? Did she say anything? Slick as a sea otter on an oil spill, aren't you? Great work, Blue. Redwood Watts. I know this place. High security. Makes sense they put the GSV-2 there.
Decker!
Remote, subterranean leveling, sync-seg access.
Decker!
We can't just send you in a place like that. It'd be suicide.
Decker!
We're gonna need to find out about the layout, security, infrastructure, works. Shit, this is gonna take time.
Decker! Will you listen to me? Richmond worked at Redwood Watts. He was the security guy there, remember?
Damn it, you're right. Why didn't you say something? This could work. Designed and ran the security systems at Redwood Watts. T and I knew him from the crypt, hackers for him. He only dropped his mask after the Redwood Watts scandal broke. Needed help. A few of us tried to get it. Evidence that he'd been framed. Weren't enough. Lost his job and his rep in the security industry. Wrecked. Then the crypt went to hell. The complex was all over him, I tell you. Last I heard, he was shacked up in some trailer in scrapyard. See if he's still there, Dex. If anybody knows Redwood Watts inside and out, it's him. Hell, he might even know how to infiltrate the security systems. Damn lucky I remembered him.
Yeah, real lucky.
Ha! Did you think I wasn't expecting you? I'm ready for you! All of you! Why, who the hell are you? Get off my property before I shoot you off! Chat! Uh-huh! Interrogation and manipulation, misinformation and lies! You can tell them I'm immune now! Got me a Class A, military-grade bullshit vaccination! Now last chance, get off my keep! Shit, what do you want me to do? What do you want from me now? All right, sure, yeah, I'll come on, talk to you. Great. Decker? Huh. Guess you would know where to find me. So, Dex was it? What do you want? And quietly now, it's not just me that has ears. Then you'll know too how it feels to be blamed for your work malfunctioning, for being the guy that killed all those people, when not a face in the world has anything but a sneer for you. You know that? Do you? They framed me. I don't do accidents. The faceless bastards stop at nothing. They don't get the looks, the eyes. They hide. It's us that are naked. I'd sooner unload a 12-gauge in my face than have anything to do with them again. And you can't make me. Damn right I would! Started small, they did. Testing for cracks. Feelers, we call them. A ghost alarm here, a de-locked door there. It was enough to tell me that someone had gotten into the system. I stepped up protocol, auto-patching a set of exploitables, and sure enough, the feelers stopped. I'd built a fortress so tight, a gnat couldn't fart in there without me knowing about it. But that just pissed them off. With their best hackers strung up to the walls, they went Plan B. I had no protocol for betrayal back then. You bet your life I do now. They bribed our own people, people I called friends. They sabotaged the system's expression codes so that when the raids on our site started, so did the deaths. There was a burglary. The guy got hit by a sentinel point blank. A conflict in its desist parameters. Shoot enough rubber bullets at 5 meters and you can still take off a guy's head. Second one got locked in a room. Suffocated. 2 more killed in a depress explosion. It wasn't my system anymore. It was just made to look like it was. But my colleagues, they blamed me. Then the trial began.
Techer's been doing your induction, I see.
Yeah, the complex. Them black clouds in the sky. Powerful, everywhere.
They own all kinds of corporations. Got salaried ears in every government and every organization. Sammy owes theirs for sure. The bastards who went after us at I-Corps Corp. I know of others, too. Hackers turn up pointers to this firm or that, but no one knows the full extent of their network. Clouds in the sky, like I said. Big black ones. Make you shudder when they boom. If you know what's good for you, you'll stay out of their shadow.
Do you think that anyone will hire me again after what happened? Can't work. What am I gonna do? Pay for a flat in a high-rise with my misfortunes? I'm staying here, and when they come for me, I'll show them what an accident is. What? You spoke to Miranda? What are you doing, trusting her? The witch will make you build your own stake to burn on. She was the one that brought me down. She brought all of us down. All for $1, and not even a goodbye. She doesn't know where I live, does she? You didn't tell her. She'll send them for me. Damn it, what have you done? She was my wife, you idiot. You heard it. My own wife watched me burn, tossed the match on me herself. They got her to snatch my access codes, system plans, all of it. How else could they fabricate the evidence? Evidence she pulled in court from her own briefcase that I bought her! What? Where did you get them? Let me see. What the... I don't believe it. She didn't sell out? Is that what this means? They left her no choice. But why? How did I not see it? She was so convincing. I had no idea. Ah! How did I not trust her? Fool! 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 God, I'm not anyone. I'm me. Okay, I'll help you. Make them pay. What do you need? Okay. I can hack the system, as long as my zero-base architecture is still the same. I programmed a back door for myself. I doubt Crash will have found it.
There's a facility-wide recognition system. You don't even need to be face-wrecked by a camera. Just step foot in there and the sensors trigger the alarm. But I can disable it. The ST levels, subterranean. Security access is tri-factor. 3 key cards split between 3 key members of staff. The head researcher, chief safety officer, and the chump who took my job. You'll have to find each of them and take their card. I'll leave it to you to figure out how, but it's going to be more than just a matter of busting heads. Genius or not, I'm gonna need time to disable the recognition system. Why don't you try and find out more about those keycard holders? Any info can only help. Now, I know one of the three, the security guy, an old friend of mine. Alright, let me get started on the hacking. If you drop by later, I'll tell you more about him.
Great news, Blue. Seems we'll be able to get you in there safely. Well, kinda safely. And Richmond's right. You should dig up what you can on the key holders. Find dirt on them. And there, it could be gold. Tony's already ID'd the chief security officer, a guy named Mitchell Bryan. Drop by and we'll give you the lowdown. As for the head researcher, a woman, Elizabeth Sterling. We got nothing on her yet. Maybe Miranda knows her? Now, when you feel you're ready, come to me and we'll prep you for the mission.
Hey, Tex. Still busy with the defenses here. Strange being on the outside coming in, I tell ya. Not sure what's harder. Anyway, you need something?
Never more of a pleasure. Where do I start? Well, after the trial shut us down, the complex took over Redwood Watts. They needed someone to fill my boots. Someone with my skills, but without the scruples. Someone who could make sense of what I'd programmed, of how my system worked. Where did they look first? To my buddies, of course. Buddies indeed. I never would have guessed who they'd land. Crash, a top-notch hacker. Oh, fearless. And as good as Decker. He hung out a lot of bigwig dirty laundry back in the day. We'd spar online together. I'd ask him to test my walls for exploitables. No one better at it. And I envied him. He had balls, integrity. I was a cog in the machine doing the 9 to 5. He was out in the rain, a truth sayer. You lose a piece of you when an ideal falls away. As soon as Samio took Redwood Watts, the complex offered Crash my old job. The Judas jumped at it. Not a qualm, and not a damn for everything he knew I'd lost. Some paragon of integrity, huh? Well, that's Crash. You'll need to do a little digging first. Might need to leave your ethics at the door for this one. Crash made a lot of enemies back in his hacker days, and powerful ones as you'd imagine. He had to keep his world self well hidden. I didn't even know who he was. Guess the complex did, though. If you can somehow find out his real name, sure as hell you could use that as leverage. He'd part with his own mother to hold on to that mask. Now, I did go to one of his hideouts once, and not many can say that, trust me. It was one of a bunch he had, for sure, but this one was by the Chinese gate, above that shoddy karaoke joint. Might be able to find something out there. And if you do, be sure to let me know.
How do you, Purtiness? What you calling for today? Let me see. Structure be true enough. Plastic cover, metal alloys and button. Not a brand you'd be chasing and no rarity, but dang it if it don't still work. Gives the price a kick. How's 500 sound? Nice doing business with you. Come back if you want anything more.
Hey, Tex. Still busy with the defenses here. Strange being on the outside coming in, I tell you. Not sure what's harder. Anyway, you need something. Ha! Perfect! You'll have the weasel so far under your thumb you'll fingerprint his face. Now I've prepared a little surprise for him. Here, let me upload it for you. If you get into his office computer planted, it's a Trojan. You might need a bit of trickery to make it run on his machine, but damn, we'll have us some fun if you do.
It's you. Look, you really need to stay away. You're going to draw attention. Richmond? You saw him? Where is he? I didn't know if he was dead or alive. Is he okay? Oh, Rich. I had no choice. You have to believe me. If I refused to cooperate, they said they'd kill him. I had no choice. Well, he's alive, at least. There's always hope he might move on, turn things around. You'd think I got the good end of the deal. But trust me, I live in fear as much as he does. I keep hold of my puppet strings like they were pins on a hand grenade. It's all I can do just to stay alive. Oh, after all these years of my trying to keep him safe, he's right back in it. I just hope you know what you're doing. I know Ellie, yes. Met her a couple of times. Brilliant, charming young woman, modest, too. I remember her mentioning she was an AI specialist. And yes, she does work at Redwood Watts. I've never understood how good people end up in their ranks. We all have our own stories, I guess. But if you need to meet her, I think I have her contact. She was a key witness at a trial I worked for Samuel recently. Let me see. Well, here. She lives next to the Eden restaurant on the Afterlight Boulevard. But with a job like hers, you're more likely to find her at the Redwood Watts labs. Good luck.
Dax, what's troubling you? Intel on Redwood Watts isn't exactly raining down, but we know they've hired a whole Army Gear sec reg to protect the premises. Mitchell leads, facility's de facto chief safety officer. If Richmond's right, Mitchell will have one of those keycards. But the man basically lives in a Redwood Watts facility, so a street jump in the city won't work. All I've got on him is he's a veteran, served in the Army for a few years before going contract. There's word that his discharge from the Army was messy. Something happened. His file's classified, probably Army Gear. But if I dig past the red tape, it'll draw heat. Need to hide what we're up to. Best bet, find someone who knows him. Someone ex-military. Hey, maybe Hank will know something. Old friend of mine, owns a gun shop near the Chinese gate.
How do you, Purtiness? What you calling for today? Something strange. Got that right. Sure, I remember. Ain't one of my men I forgot. But this one stuck in my recollection for different reasons. In Pakistan, 2021, his squad got caught in a chicken shoot, mountain ambush, near Old Head. Couple days later, he flips. Gets to torturing and killing POWs. Wanted back at the whole damn race. Then he shot down my lieutenant and 2 more for trying to stop him. That were what I couldn't forgive. Come tribunal, sure enough I was witness, but his lawyer real shifty. Got him off on a PTSD plea. Dishonorable discharge, no veteran benefits. That's it. For killing 3 of my men and a good many more that didn't have dying coming. Why are you asking? Got some beef with him? Well, never thought I'd see myself assisting against my own. But if he's Army Gear now, he ain't my own no more. All right. I kept me the trial records. Never throw out a thing. Let's see. I got a psych eval. You can give that a read. Real messed up was Mitch. The PTSD were real. Pathological guilt, denial, the lot. Oh, I'll wager that'd be interesting. CCTV footage from the prison cells they used in the trial of Mitch's murdering and torturing. Plain forgot doing half of it, he did. Showing him that there footage might shake him up some.
You again. I do not forget faces. I'll say it again. Don't ever expect to see any of my men again. Drink or drop, be my guest, but that's all these places to you now. If I bothered about every mysterious death and disappearance, when would I find time to smile? But I do remember him. A dashing young man. Such a waste. He visited the Aphrodites, but just once or twice. Shy and polite, especially for a married man. A little goldfish out of his bowl. But I did not see him on the night of the tragedy.
Milady, what'll be your taste? Know anything? I was right here. Saw the whole thing. Guy never stood a chance. It was pros that took him out. Organised like some commandos or some shit. Important? Might there by any chance be a certain value on that importance? Because I got me some high-resolution footage of that whole shebang. Was dangerous, but I also felt it was important. Could share it with you for, say, 300? There you go. And allow me to compliment you on your eye for a fair price.
I thought you said this was high-resolution. Anyway, black van, sliding door, 5 soldiers, no, 6. Packaged him, and he's gone. All happened just like he said. And the 6, they were Army Gear. Can tell from the equipment. Probably staged his death so the Cedars would get the blame. Some of these guys aren't even hiding their faces. Maybe I can run a quick face rec. Huh. Well, seems one of them is none other than Mitchell, that chief security officer I told you about. The one at Redwood Watts. cold, son of a bitch. Would have seen Ian every day at work. It hit Ellie like a truck on a freeway if she saw this. Hey, Dax, what's troubling you? That's what he says. Right, let's take a look at you. You good? That's my girl. Now you got enough supplies, ammo, everything? Did you gather intel on all those key cards? Gotta know where to find all 3. Good. Now, Richmond's got the security systems on the string pull. He'll mask your approach. But you've still gotta watch for cameras, drones, and alarms, right? I'll be with you on comms every step of the way. Richmond will live assist too. Good luck out there. Alright, listen up, Blue. Security's gonna be extremely tight in there, so watch your step and stay away from cameras as much as you can. Me and Richmond will be with you every step of the way.
This part of the facility's been on lockdown ever since the accident. Elevator malfunctioned, 3 died. Just watch your step, okay? You'll end up around the lobby. Okay, Mike. Crash's office is in the West Wing. Ellie should be in one of the labs right above you. As for Mitchell, you'll find the barracks in the East Wing. Biometric security. No way you can hack this. You'll need his DNA data. Try the admin servers. They're on the 3rd floor above the lobby. This is it. GSV-2's behind those doors. But you're not getting in until you've bagged all 3 of those damn key cards.
How did you get out of my head? Leave me alone! Stop following me! Somebody please make him stop! Screw you! Help me! I'm gonna crush your freaking skull! Please, just make him stop, please! I'll do what you say! No more! No more! Who? What are you? What do you want? Opta Complex? Are you serious? I'll take it. Here. You think you'll even make it out of here?
Hello? I'm sorry, I don't believe we've met.
Good day, friend.
Likewise. Look, I'm terribly sorry, and I don't mean to be rude, but visitors are generally not permitted here. This is a high-security facility, you understand. Ian, could you check our friend here is not lost?
Clearance database check. Our friend does not appear on any of the authorized personnel lists. But I do not believe she is lost, Ellie.
What I call my assistant is of no importance. Right now, I would like to know who you are and what you are doing here. What are you talking about? What is this video? Ian? Where did you... Oh no! Oh my... Is that Mitchell? What are they doing? I don't believe it! You doctored the footage! I mean, you managed to get in here, goodness knows what else you're capable of.
I ran an authenticity check on the footage. Video integrity is 100%. Ellie?
I just don't understand. He asked questions about what happened with the Kether program, what we were trying to accomplish now. It ruffled some feathers, but I never thought... Oh my. They must have been afraid he'd quit or something. But this... To have him executed! And Mitchell! How dare he? To even look me in the eyes, never mind... I'm going to be sick. The... shit! That unworthy, conniving, murderous shit! I just can't... I can't let him get away with this! I trusted him. Shit. Oh, Ellie, you fool! I never saw past my nose. Exactly what they look for in an employee, I'm sure. You're here to stop everything, right? To stop GSV-2. It's right. Murderers shouldn't be let anywhere near that sort of power. I'll help you. What do you need? Yes, here's my card. You'll need the other two as well. Now I have some things to take care of. I did it. I killed him. He was on his knees. He didn't answer. He didn't look at me. He was having some kind of breakdown. I just did it. I think I'll just go now.
Access the main GSV-2 domain. Not yet. It's protected by 4 separate protocols. You'll have to hack those first. You've got to hurry. Quick, pick any of those 4 and get hacking. One down, 3 to go. You're doing great. Watch out, they're all over the map. I couldn't reach you in there, damn it. They brought out the big guns. Buckle up, kid.
Get into the main GSV-2 domain and drop that piece of shit.
Dex. Blue. Come in, Blue.
She's been in there nearly half an hour, Decker.
You got any spare GSVs out back? Because Mary Jane's just done frying number 2. It's toast!
Yay!
Woo! Great work, kid.
Woo, woo, woo! Yes!
Uh-oh.
Get out of there! Blue, get out!
The whole facility's gonna blow!
I don't have time.
Run! Just run, damn it!
I don't have time!
Dex! Talk to me, Dex! Talk to me!
Decker, I don't think she...
No!
Aww. Have you and me got a thing going on, Decker? Come on, you can tell me. Have we?
Shit, Blue. I thought you bought your ticket there.